The coronavirus is the biggest threat this country has faced for decades. All over the world, we're seeing the devastating impact of this invisible killer. I must give the British people a very simple instruction. Stay at home. You should not be meeting friends. After schools shut their gates from Friday afternoon, they will remain closed until further notice. We will beat the coronavirus, and we will beat it together. And I know that as they have in the past, so many times, the people of this country will rise.
You may write me down in history with your bitter, twisted lies.
You may trod me in the very dirt, but still, like dust, I'll rise.
Just like moons and just like suns with the certainty of tides.
Just like hopes springing high, still I'll rise.
Did you want to see me broken? Bowed head and lowered eyes.
Shoulders falling down like teardrops.
Weakened by my soulful cries.
Does my haughtiness offend you? Don't you take it awful hard?
'Cause I laugh like I've got gold mines
Digging in my own backyard.
You may shoot me with your words, you may cut me with your eyes.
You may kill me with your hatefulness, but still, like air, I'll rise.
Out of the huts of history's shame,
I rise.
Up from a past that's rooted in pain,
I rise. I am a black ocean, leaping and wide.
Welling and swelling, I'd bear on the tide.
Leaving behind the nights of terror and fear,
I rise.
Into a daybreak that's wondrously clear,
I rise.
Bringing the gifts that my ancestors gave.
I am the dream and the hope of the slave.
I rise. I rise. I rise.
Thank you to your tutors and other members of staff for that rousing rendition of Maya Angelou's poem, Still I Rise. Mr. Radford's asked me to share a little bit about that poem with you today. Now, Maya Angelou is one of the greatest American poets that ever lived. Not only did she read a poem at Bill Clinton's presidential inauguration, but she is seen as an important historical figure. In her life, she experienced racism, emotional and physical abuse, and she was a key part of the civil rights movement in America and a good friend of Martin Luther King. In this poem, read by your tutors, there is a message of self-confidence and resilience. The speaker says that nobody will oppress her or control her, no matter what they do. But there's also a wider message in the poem, that of hope, strength and resilience. The poem declares strongly that nothing can hold the speaker back. She will rise above and beyond. Many members of staff repeated the line, "Still I rise," with the hope, I'm sure, that after a difficult year, you will return in September ready to bounce back in your final year of school. I hope that after listening to the poem, you feel reinvigorated with courage and strength for the year ahead.
Hopefully you're wondering, or starting to wonder, what this assembly is all about, but I bet you've picked up on the two words "I'll rise" from the poem that's been beautifully read by your tutors and Mr Diazio and Miss McCall. Also, the PM started us with that phrase, saying the country will rise, and then Mr Peyton Green kindly put together just an idea about, or around the poem, or the thoughts around the poem, the idea that we can rise. Now, I'm not saying that's not just in response to Corona. What I'm saying is I want to take those two words and embed them into a culture going into year 11 that we can all take and say we'll rise as a year group, as students, as people who have lost out on potentially a fifth of their learning or their school time, I suppose, because you've still been working and learning remotely. But it's all about saying whatever happens, however rubbish stuff has been, and it's not just, like I say, it's not just about Corona. Some people have dealt with worse things than Corona, or between now and the end of year 11 something as bad, if not worse, could potentially happen. But it's about knowing that you can't control what's happened. You can control the future, and you can control how you respond to what's happened. But that's what this is all about. It's about taking the idea of we've got to get over it, we've got to get on with it, and that's in regards to anything, like I say, not just to Corona and school, it's in regards to moving on and what happens next. And we're going to use that phrase, I'll rise, and I want to see it everywhere next year, so that we can just keep it in mind, knowing that whatever happens has happened. It's how we respond and what we do next that's important. I said earlier, this is our last assembly of the year, so albeit a few minutes in, good morning Year 10.
Hello Year 10.
Hello Year 10.
Wipe it down. Wipe.
Hi 10-1, hope you enjoyed my little TikTok. Probably took me more time doing that than what some of you probably spent doing work this last few weeks. Anyway, I hope you've all been doing well and you're looking after yourselves. You've probably been doing a lot more work than what I'm giving you credit for, so you deserve probably to have an exceptional summer. Take a little break, take a little bit of time for yourselves and enjoy it.
Hi 10-2, hope everybody's been keeping safe and well. Try and spend the summer doing things that you're passionate about. I look forward to seeing you in September in Year 11. Bye, have a great summer.
10-3, have a great summer, and I look forward to seeing you in September when you're refreshed and well rested and ready for the challenges ahead and the hard work in Year 11. Take care.
Hi 10-3, I just thought I'd take this opportunity to have a little break from work and get outside and enjoy some of this lovely weather. I hope you all have a fantastic summer, take care of yourselves and enjoy this brilliant weather, and I look forward to seeing you in September. See you soon.
Hi 10-4. It's really nice to have the opportunity to say hello to you all and to wish you a really happy end of term. It's been weird not seeing you every day through lockdown. I've really missed you along with all my favourite hobbies. It's been really hard without the rugby club and the cricket club to go to. I've been doing loads of walking and learning new skills like how to use the laptop. The IT stuff has driven me absolutely crazy and I can't wait to get back into the classroom. Stay safe, have a really fantastic summer, and I'll see you all in September when you will be big Year 11s. Bye!
Hello, how are you? I'm fine. So I've been doing lots of different things during lockdown. One of them is learning British Sign Language. What else have I done? Oh, I painted this chair. That used to be a really boring wooden one. It's much nicer now. I've also taken up running again. However, I've had to buy one of these. A knee support. Not nice getting old kids. I've been doing lots and lots of interesting different things. But do you know what? I've really missed school. And I've actually missed you lot too. So I'm really looking forward to seeing you back again in September. Look after yourselves till then. Bye for now.
Don't worry, the rest of your tutors are going to share their message with you later on in this morning's assembly, but I just wanted to show tutors in their own environment, because it links nicely to what I want to be the second thing we're going to look at next year and focus on as we try and embed these ideas into our culture, and that's to set goals, the ability to set goals. And you know what, goals can be absolutely anything. They can be short term, they can be long term, they can be personal, they might be something that you share, they can be ambitious, they could be necessary, or they could just be something that you want to make sure that you achieve, and we're going to get ourselves into that habit. So Mr. Fitzgerald, for example, I know he set himself a goal to try and pretend he's as young as he thinks he is still, and did a TikTok. He wanted to try and do it inside an hour. I think it took him about 3 hours for that short clip he put in, but I hope you were all as entertained as I was, and there might be some outtakes right at the end of the assembly, so stay tuned in. Mrs. Jackson, she over lockdown to remind herself of the sign language skill that she learned, and what a wonderful skill that is, some time ago, but she's used the time in lockdown and set herself that goal to make sure that she's back up to speed on it, and that's what she shared with us today. Mrs. Swain, you'll see later, she won't mind me telling you that she's set herself again a goal. She's going through the house and showing the skills that she's got in her technology and design world, and construction actually at the moment, as she's redoing a garden and working out of a shed. Let's hear from the rest of your tutors now.
6, as you can see, I'm doing dinner for tonight. I'm making fish cakes. Got my fish, all my ingredients, I've got breadcrumbs, and I've got flour, and I've got my cricket on.
What have you got on your face?
On my face?
Yeah, you got something on your face.
Is that better? 10-6, you've been doing brilliant through lockdown with all the work you've been doing. Some fantastic comments on Go for Schools. So keep up the good work, have a brilliant summer, and I really look forward to seeing you in September.
Cheers, 10-7.
Hello Year 10, I'm in my little workshop at home just making some bits and pieces for the house to keep my hand in. I can't believe that in a few weeks you're going to be in Year 11. It doesn't seem long since you're in Year 7. Have a happy and safe summer, and we're all looking forward to seeing you in September. Bye!
Hi Year 10, hope you're all alright. Hope you've managed to keep busy during lockdown and the school holidays. Just stopped off on my morning run just to get away from being a mum to my 3-year-old. It's been quite chaotic at times, so going out for a run just keeps a bit of peace and quiet, keeps me mentally and physically fit. Keep safe Year 10, have a lovely summer holiday, see you back in September, and can't wait to see 10-9 back in their tutor group. Alright, see you soon, bye!
Oh, hello 10-10, hope you're keeping well. I've really missed you, it's been a long time, but hopefully won't be too long before I see you all again for more fun and games. In the meantime, enjoy the holidays and look forward to seeing you in September. Anyway, I'm off for my twice-weekly bike ride. Trust me, I'm not sponsored or eating the pucker pies. Okay, see you all later. Ta-ra!
I guess what I'm saying is, once you've learnt that resilience and you're able to do it and you can rise and overcome problems, that's when you then need goals. You need to set yourself some goals so that you can move on. You can set yourself some aspirational goals. And yes, what we do next year and the start of next year certainly will be around setting goals for Year 11, responding to COVID, career aspirations, what we're going to do next post 16. But you can also then, or what I want us to do, is get into a mindset of being able to set ourselves personal goals, just into the habit of setting goals, so that you know what you're doing next. And like I said, they can be short term, long term, they can be personal, but they just you need to have something to work towards. And if you're working towards something, then you're always going to have a goal, an aim, and something to aspire to. So that's it. It's about time to wrap up the final Year 10 assembly, the final assembly of this academic year. And I'm going to contradict myself now, because I'm going to start off by saying have a great summer. Ensure that you relax, ensure that you stay safe, ensure that you listen to the guidance and do everything you possibly can as we hopefully continue to come out of COVID and lockdown in a positive way, and make sure that you spend the 6 weeks preparing yourself for Year 11. In terms of being ready and back, and being ready to be back at school rather, and have a big year ahead of you. And here's the contradiction, because what I'm then going to say is I'm also realistic. It's not like everybody's going to be jetting off on holidays because those have been cancelled, because we can't travel, there's restrictions on travel, and it might be that over the next 6 weeks it's not going to be all that different to what the lockdown is that you've experienced already. So you might want to carry on working to give yourself that advantage as you go into Year 10, and that's absolutely fine. It's great, the Go for Schools will still be there, you'll be able to access your emails, but obviously they won't be interacting in terms of staff getting back to you and being able to respond and support, because we need our summer break too, because next year is going to be a massive year. It would have been a massive year regardless of how Year 10 finished for everybody. One of my favourite phrases is to say, I've said it before, and here I go again, I've said it before, because the priority needs to be you and those around you and your family, and making sure that you do stay safe over the next 6 weeks, and I look forward to seeing you in September. Take care, Year 10. Sadly, the YouTube clip that I wanted to add into this video and embed into it, I can't do over copyright, and it's a Pitbull rap that I want you to search for and listen to. It's called I Believe, and that's the final thing that I want to embed into our culture next year. So when we come back, we're going to look at being resilient, setting ourselves targets and goals, and believing that we can achieve them. Have a great summer, Year 10. The link's there for the video, because I'd love you to watch that Pitbull rap and enjoy it, and hopefully it'll inspire you a little bit as we get prepared for Year 11.
Take care.